Hello, welcome back, my students. I'm going to take you through the second unit, commercial arithmetics. Let me open the unit under my Genomio account. Let me go straight to the topic one, content. As you well know, commercial arithmetics is a Form 3 unit that majorly deals with money and transaction. Under our topic one is simple interest. Let me just do a brief introduction of simple interest. Simple interest is a fundamental concept in mathematics and finance, and particularly in the context of borrowing and investing money. Yeah, a brief definition of simple interest. Simple interest is calculated on the principal amount of a loan or deposit without taking into account the interest that accumulates over time. Key components, e.g. Principal. This is the initial amount of money borrowed or invested in. Interest rate, the percentage charged or earned on the principal amount per time period, usually per year. Time, the duration for which money is borrowed or invested, typically in years. On to the topic objectives. By the end of this topic, I expect my good students to compute interest based on initial principal amount without considering interest on interest. To use formula of simple interest, it is principal times rate times time. My sources of reference is KLB Math Book 3. Let me go straight to the notes of topic one. Let me download them first. Then I open them using my Microsoft Word. Let me allow them to open. Now we are good to go. Commercial arithmetic. Topic one, simple interest. Interest is the money charged for the use of borrowed money for a specific period of time. If money is borrowed or deposited in, it earns interest. Principal is the sum of money borrowed or deposited. Rate is the ratio of interest earned in a given period of time to the principal. The rate is expressed in a percentage of the principal per annum. When interest is calculated using only the initial principal at the given rate and time, it is called simple interest. Now, simple interest formula is, as I had said earlier, is principal rate times time. Let me go to the street. Let us at least do two examples. As you can see, it's funny events. Shillings, 16,000 Kenyan, 16,000 Kenyan shillings in a saving account. She earns a simple interest of 14% and paid annually on her investment. She intends to hold the investment for 1.5 years, determining the future value of the investment at maturity. In other terms, they are telling you, or they are asking you to calculate the simple interest, where our formula is principal rate times time. Our principal here is 16,000 and our rate is 14, and our time is 1 year, 1.5 years, which is the same as 3/2. When we multiply, we get 3,360. Then so we want to determine the amount. It's the investment at maturity, the future value of the investment at maturity, the amount. amount that Franny will be having at the end of the 1.5 years. So we are going to take that the interest that he has earned, not he, she has earned in that period. Then we add to the principal. The principal was 16, and according to our calculation, the simple interest is 3,360. So we are going to add 16,000 plus 3,360 to get an amount of shillings 19,360. This is the amount that Franny will have at the end of 1.5 years. Let me go to example 2. Example 2 says calculate the rate of interest if 4,500 earns 500 after 1.5 years. In this point, you've been given simple interest already to be 500 and the principal to be 4,500 and the time to be 1.5 years. So we are told to calculate the rate. So we have to keep in mind the formula of simple interest principal rate times time over 100. So we have our principal to be 4,500 and our interest to be 500 times 1.5 years. So if we derive the formula for calculating the rate, as you know, as using the formula that we have here, is a principal rate times time. So we have to make R the subject of the formula. How will you do that? To make R the subject of the formula. So we are going to make R the subject of the formula. So we divide both sides by PT. Yeah, by PT. Dividing both sides by PT. On this side, P will cancel P and T will cancel T, where we're going to remain with R, where R is going to be, where R is going to be 100 times I all over P times T. Then we replace the values that we've been given. Then we end up with a rate of 7.4%. Yeah, that's enough for topic 1 due to time. I won't take most of your time. Let's stop there with the delivering of the content of topic 1. Then I go straight to data things that I have posted an assignment here, assignment 1. It's just a simple one. We're just going to give the formula for calculating simple interest, as I said earlier, which is principal times rate times time. I posted an assignment, at least 7 attempted. Is a good trial. Yeah, also a quiz. I posted a quiz. My good students tried to attempt. Define principle as used in calculating simple interest. These are very simple questions, and my good students tried their best, and I'm happy for that. On that, let me go back to my dashboard. My presentation of topic 1 content has come to an end. Thank you for listening to me. As I had said earlier, my good names are BONFACE NAMAYI. In other words, teacher BONFACE. See you in the next session. It's a bye for now. May you have a good day and enjoy your weekend.